everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hey y'all, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Fam, you know I'm always plugging our live stream. I'm always talking about when we go live in the week. So on our YouTube and Facebook platforms, make sure you turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live, okay? This season we're in on the Friday, Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday, just depending on how the week goes. But y'all, make sure you join us because that's where we get into the meat of the matter, okay? When we go live. And I get to see your questions and comments in the live stream as well. Y'all, I want to ask y'all, please, family, continue to hit the like button. Someone hit it for you, hit it for someone else, okay? Make sure you're, it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't sign you up for a membership or anything, but y'all hit that like button, hit that like button. Y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button. And also, listen, pick up your copy of the book, Seduced by Satan. It's pinned in the description below. Y'all know I've been talking about it. Y'all listen, this is your next great read, okay? So this is, if you're going on a trip, you're taking a vacation or whatever, this is, you can lay in the hammock, okay? Lay out on the beach or whatever, wherever you're going. Get that book, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, it's going to entertain you all the way through. All right? So, y'all, listen, pick it up. The link is pinned in the description below. All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about what actually makes a narcissist chase you. You know, what makes the narcissist chase supply? Well, there's a difference between chasing and pursuing. Okay, and this is for my sisters, and also I will add something in here for my brothers as well. But for you ladies out there, okay, there's a difference in a man pursuing you and chasing you. Okay, and if it's a female, for my gentlemen out there, a woman should not be chasing you. Okay, not a real woman. And if you're a real man, you shouldn't want to be chased by a woman. You know, a man is the one that does the pursuing. You know, or that is the way that it's supposed to go. But let me tell you about these dysfunctional birds, okay? These backwards walking giraffes, all right? So, what typically makes a narcissist bother you, chase you, and do all of those different things? Okay, initially, it's because it's the thrill of the chase in the beginning. Okay, narcissists like that. They like to chase you, you know, meaning run after you. Desperation. That's what chasing is. It's like a desperado type situation, right? So narcissists like to do that in the beginning. They love it because it's a adrenaline rush. It's a dopamine hit. It's all of that because they want to see how you're going to respond to the chase. They want to see, you know, what are you going to do with it? You know, how far are you willing to go? Like, what part of your boundaries can they violate with the chase? Do you even have any boundaries? Because that chase is going to tell them whether you have boundaries in place or not. Okay, because most of y'all gonna testify, I'm sure, that when the narcissist in the beginning, they was on your phone, your text message, your email, your direct message, whatever it was, however they could get to you, they were there, showing up at the spot where you like to go. All of that is built into the chase for a narcissist. Okay, now, as you get into the relationship, a narcissist is gonna get bored with you. That's just how it is. You know, it's the pathology of the disorder. Okay, they have a very low boredom threshold. So they're going to get tired of you, you know, and they're going to want to go out and sow their oats. They're going to want to go find somebody else, do something different, because what you guys have is just not cutting it for them anymore. Okay, all right, all well and good. It is what it is, right? All right, so that's what they're going to do. And so you don't know that you're dealing with a disordered individual, but this is how the course of the relationship goes. Now, when they go out and they start venturing out to the other person, y'all felt that. You felt like something was off. You told a narcissist you didn't feel connected to him. You know, I feel disconnected, all of that. So then what the narcissist does with that information, because they're not ready to lose you at that moment, they turn around and breadcrumb you. Okay, so they start pouring on the love bomb. They start chasing you again. You know, these are things that make them chase you. When you start telling them that, you know, you're not feeling it, you know, you're disconnecting from them emotionally, they're going to start chasing you, especially when they're not ready to give you up yet. You know, I know y'all going to testify in the comments below, but I'm just simply laying out the reasons and what actually makes them chase you. So when you start to pull away and disconnect emotionally, it's going to cause them to come after you. Especially when they're not ready to discard you. Now, also too, in the beginning, you're going to get that chase because that's the, you know, up front, that's the initial way that they really win you over, is basically chasing you, you know, chasing you to the degree of, you know, just always in constant contact. Now, the breadcrumbing comes second. Now, let's talk about when they actually, when the narcissist is actually chasing you after all of that is said and done. Okay, now we get to the bad part. Okay, so here's the deal. Once you get to that devalue and that discard, and the narcissist is no longer breadcrumbing you and they're not trying to hold on to you. Okay, so this is what happens. Now, after you've been devalued and discarded, and you decide that, okay, I'm gonna let you have that. You ghosted me, I'm gonna let you stay ghost. Okay, you said what you said, I'm gonna let you go ahead and sit in that. I'm not gonna be a part of that anymore. You decide that you're gonna cut the narcissist off and you're gonna basically stay in your peace. Okay, so a narcissist is not gonna let you do that, you know, especially if you were good supply. This right here is what will cause them to chase you, because they don't have access to you, especially if you cut off the access. You've even if you guys have children together, you've gone low to no contact. You keep the conversation just about the children. You don't give them any other conversation. You're not trying to talk to them about anything else. Now, here's the thing. They're going to throw a twist in there. This is the thing. This is what y'all got to watch out for. After the discard, the twist is this. When you make them chase you after the discard, and you're not even making them chase you, you're just basically saying that I don't want to be a part of your fiasco, your circle anymore, you backwards flying pigeon with the feathers missing, you crazy nut job. You know what I'm saying? This is what you are all the way to the left. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But you're not even making them chase you. But what they're going to do is, because you've gotten the nerve to now and the power to say, I'm not going to let you do that to me anymore. Okay, that's not allowed. So now what they're going to do is they're going to come after you hard and heavy. And the only way that you're going to be able to block or get rid of this is that you're going to have to put your foot down, and you're going to have to do some stuff and say some stuff that you've never done and said before to show this narcissist that you can't play with me. Okay? What does that mean? Block them on everything. That's your action. And really, you know, your words are not even to the narcissist. Your words are to yourself. The actions is what the narcissist is looking at. They looking at what you're doing. They don't care about what you say, because they know their words hold no weight. So why would yours hold weight with them? I mean, that's just how they are, right? So this is how it goes down with them, unfortunately. But after the discard, the way that whenever you make yourself unavailable and they can't access you, they gonna chase the mess out of you. They are. And they're going to bother you. They're going to show up. They're going to do all of that. Why do they do that? Because a narcissist doesn't want to lose access to, watch this, the supply that you have provided for them. They don't want to lose access to that. So what's going to make them chase you after the discard is they want to see if you're really going to stand on your boundaries. Okay, and control mechanisms to keep them away from you. That doesn't repel the narcissist. It makes them chase you more. What's going to stop the chase is when you put your foot down and tell them in certain terms, listen, I know who you are. I know what you're about. You don't have anything else left here. You basically call them out, shame them, tell them who they are. And you just totally read them from left to right. Okay, so now let me just tell you something. Now they might be crazy and want to chase you, but they ain't stupid when it comes to supply, because they understand that they only have a certain amount of energy to expend when it comes to trying to secure or trying to basically get supply out of you. Because at that point, when you do that, now in order for them to chase you, it's going to take more energy out of them to try to secure what they don't even know for sure that they're going to be able to get out of you. They don't know at that point if they're going to be able to get any supply out of you. So at that point, yeah, the discard and losing access to you will make them chase. But the way you stop that chase is that when you call them out and you shame them, they can't take, shame is their kryptonite. They can't take that. You call them out and you shame them, and they sit there and they think about it. They say, yeah, I ain't got no, what am I going to pursue this for? I don't want to be with someone that thinks of me that way. There's nothing else that I can get out of you, or you're not going to fall for my lies, my manipulation, my tricks and games anymore. Yeah, at that point, if you do that, the chase is over. Now, losing access and all of that, when I just laid out for y'all the reasons. These are the things. This is what they're gonna do to chase you. But after that, how you get them to stop is right there. A narcissist don't want to be with somebody that think of them like that. They don't. Their image is everything to them. Their reputation, their image is everything. And if it's gonna cost them more to chase you than it would for them to just go try to find some other low-hanging fruit, that's what they're gonna do. But these are the things that causes them to chase you, unfortunately, because of their what we call addictive and obsessive nature. Okay, they're addicts. They are addicts, and unfortunately, this is what happens. But I just wanted to get this out here, because a lot of times what happens when a narcissist is chasing an individual, they're like, sometimes the supply enjoys the chase, but the chase is is dangerous. And not only that, it's toxic, so be careful, y'all. Be careful. And they will get angry and upset in that chase. And that's the twist that's in there. Right there is that when they're chasing you after the discard, they're not going to just chase you, but they're going to punish you after they get in contact with you. If they're successful in that chase, they're going to punish you. I know y'all going to testify below, but that's the twist in it. All right. So family, y'all take really good care of yourselves. I love you all. And I will see you all on the next video, fam. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.